The Wonderful Wisdom of Ants by Philip Bunting. Hey, this is an ant. And 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 this is an ant. That's a lot of ants. In fact, there are 10 quadrillion of these little girls and guys on our planet, roughly. If you weighed all those ants, they would weigh the same as all the humans in the world. All the ants, all the humans. Hold still, roughly. Ants love family, micronaps, recycling, helping others. Thanks. You're welcome. Being caught on camera, carrying stuff way bigger than they are. Ants do not love boots, no. Kettles, anteaters, obviously. Magnifying glasses, the cold. Just as we live in groups like families, schools, or cities, ants exist as part of their colony. They rely on other ants to gather food, build the nest, and raise the next generation of baby ants. In turn, each little ant does its best for those around it rather than for itself. All ant colonies start with one queen to be, moi, who takes her nuptial flight, you'll do, and then finds a nice spot to lay some tiny ant eggs. These eggs quickly develop into larvae, which soon grow to become pupae. And before you can say, Bob's your ant, a new colony has begun. Colonies can be tiny, like our villages, or huge, like our cities. But unlike our communities, all the ants in a colony are one big family. Little help? In, out. Zzz. Keep it moving, ladies. From the moment they hatch, each ant knows its job and is perfectly suited to its role in the colony. Queen, female, founds the colony, lays eggs, lays eggs, lays eggs. Worker, female, finds food, maintains nest, cares for baby ants, lays no eggs. Soldier, female, protects the colony, expands nest, finds food, lays no eggs. Drone, male, does no housework, takes to the sky, reproduces, drops dead. Princess, female, queen in waiting, mates with drone, founds new colony, lays eggs. I declare this colony open. Living in such large families means that ants are naturally social little creatures. Their ability to get along and work with one another is the ants' superpower and allows them to do some wonderful things. For example, weaver ants hang on to one another to build living bridges so that others from their colony can cross from one tree to the next. To be able to do things like this, ants have developed their own special way of communicating. I'll be back in time for dinner. But unlike noisy humans, ants don't use sound to communicate. They chat through an odorous alphabet of smells. The letters of their aromatic ABC are called pheromones. Scatter! Here comes an anteater. Quick! I found a patch of sprinkles. I had a baked bean for breakfast. Here's how ants use pheromones to make the most of that patch of sprinkles. Act 1. Worker ant leaves the nest, comes across delicious pile of sprinkles, recently dropped from atop a donut or perhaps ice cream. Act 2. Worker quickly returns to nest with one sprinkle, leaves a trail of fragrant instructions to lead others back to the sweet stuff. Sprinkles, sprinkles, sprinkles. Sprinkles, sprinkles, sprinkles. Sprinkles, sprinkles, sprinkles. Act 3. The first worker tells her friends in the nest about the sprinkles by tapping and rubbing their antenna. Other workers follow the funky trail to investigate. Sprinkles, 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 sprinkles. Act 4. Each worker then takes a sprinkle back to the nest, leaving her own scent trail, helping more workers find their way back to the mother lode. Sprinkles, 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 sprinkles. Act 5. Eventually, no more sprinkles. The pheromone trails fade, and the workers store the sprinkles for the good of the colony. Or so we think. Sprinkle party! But beyond their clear love for sprinkles, ants are not fussy eaters. Most species are nom 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 nomnivorous. Ouch! Or omnivorous for short, which means they will eat pretty much anything they can lay their mandibles on. As they go about their day, ants recycle the nutrients of plants and trees to create richer soil, which benefits all life on Earth. Delicious. Look out below! Fire in the hole! To ants, helping out the planet comes naturally, and they don't need fancy recycling bins to help them do it. Okay, so ants may not make the world go around, but they certainly make it a better place for the rest of us. We can learn a lot from these marvelous little creatures. I larva you. Love your family. Reuse or recycle everything. Waste nothing. Power nap whenever possible. Back in a minute. Always do your best for those around you. And if you do all these things, just like our six-legged friends, you will leave the earth in better shape than it was when you got here.